Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Lights, Clips, Action. Yes, we're basically just going to talk all things Rachel and have a wee yap. It's an excuse to have a yap. And
Yep.
today we've got Val.
Hey guys.
We've got the iPad. Really good place to start is how we kind of got into Rachel and her music, because that's a funny story. It's not funny, but
No, it
it's not the average one, is it?
No.
Do you want to take it away?
So, we knew her because she was friends with Miss May Muller.
Shout out!
Woohoo! And then we were FaceTiming one night, and we were like, "Should we just listen to Rachel?"
Yeah, because I'm sure May posted a photo. They were like, she was out with Rachel like, on a night out, and I clicked on Rachel's Instagram, and I was like, Emily, like, should we like listen to her? And then I went onto her Spotify, and we clicked on All I Ever Asked, and it started off with the woo hoo hoo hoo. The first thing that came to mind was go on.
It sounds a wee bit like Snow White.
Like, you know, when like Snow White's like woohooing on the birds,
Yeah,
right?
she just has a little whistle to the birds, and we were like,
where's the birds? Do you know what I mean?
like, this is a Disney princess right here.
For real.
Yeah.
So I'm Not Perfect. Rachel asked us all to send memes of like our reaction or how we were excited about it, basically. So we both sent in memes at the exact same time, and Rachel must have been going through all of them and just copy and pasting. Valid thing to do, Rachel, but just saying. She was copying and pasting. So Emily got "Love You, Thank You." I got "Love You, Thank You." But then she must have not realised that she sent me like "Love You, Thank You," and she sent me it twice. And it was just really funny. Like, it was just funny at the time.
It was funny.
It doesn't sound funny now I'm saying it, but I promise it was
Yeah.
funny. And then really from there, like, we were like, she's funny. We followed her on Twitter.
Yeah.
And like at this point, we were like
the only people in her replies. Genuinely,
like, the only people replying to her tweets. And like when she'd reply, I was like, "Wait, Emily, this girl's kind of funny though." Like the way she just like interacted on Twitter was like the funniest thing ever. And I'd say we kind of built like a little like relationship with her there.
Yeah, definitely.
And then at this point, she had she was in. I think she just announced Hoxton Hall. But that only started with like a few shows, wasn't it? Was it like two shows?
It was like 2, or maybe even 1. I don't know.
And then it turned into the full tour.
And 4 shows at Hoxton Hall.
So we had booked to go to Hoxton Hall. The 2 nights at Hoxton Hall.
Yeah.
We had booked to go there.
Then we decided no, because it was too expensive to go to London.
Yeah, it was really expensive, to be fair.
So we only had Glasgow.
Yeah, we only had Glasgow. When this tour started, we had sold our Hoxton Hall tickets, and we said we were going to Glasgow, and we thought, brilliant. It was opening night. So we went to Glasgow, and then
like,
that Glasgow show was insane.
It
like
was
that,
so
I think
good.
that show was what like locked us in. Like,
yeah,
I feel like we were locked in before, but
to put it into perspective, we had 1 show. We were only doing Glasgow. After this show, we ended up doing 3 more. So
yeah, like at that point, it was just like, she's so good. Like, and I think because like, so like we were like, obviously we had been interacting on Twitter with her, and then it was kind of like, you know, we'll go to the show, like, and we were like, oh, like she might know who we are.
Yeah.
She might know
if we were like, if we tell her our name, she might be like, oh wait, like
on Twitter. Yeah. Like we thought that was going to be the vibe. That was not the vibe.
So after the show, she was meeting people, and we were in the little area, and both of us were really, really scared, so we were just trying to like hold off and dawdle and take pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop in a little photo like right here because we were doing anything but getting in the queue and waiting for Rachel. Like, it was so funny to look back on it. It wasn't funny at the time because I was absolutely shitting myself.
And then, to make matters worse, I think her photographer at the time and like 2 other members of her team came up to us, and they were like, Rachel's been talking about you all day. She can't wait to meet you. Like, you 2 are like the leader of the Darlings and all this. And we were like,
yeah, I'm sure that's where we first met AC as well. because she started speaking, and I was like, whoa, America!
Yes! Oh,
And yet, and everyone was just saying how she was speaking about us all day, and we were like, huh? And they were like, she's so excited to meet you, and we were like,
we were fucking terrified.
I was shaking my boots. Like, I don't think I've actually been that scared to meet someone in my life, and I don't know why, but I was so scared of her.
Yeah.
She was scary though.
Yeah, no, she was like the first few times we met her, we were like,
You know what? I let me tell some secrets here. I think I was scared of Rachel up until, I want to say, like, in stores just before Coco. Like, dead. Like, dead.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like, I was, like, still, like, really scared of her. Like, we did festival season.
Yeah.
There was the in-stores and
Louis tour.
Louis tour. I was still so scared of her, and I don't know why. Because she's lovely. Like,
she's so sweet.
The loveliest person when you first meet her. But I don't know what it was. I was terrified. You were terrified.
We spoke about this frequently, how we were just so scared to meet this girl. Like,
she is proper scary though.
Yeah.
She's not now.
No.
Like, now she just kind of like, she bullies us, we bully her.
Yeah.
She asks us to try on her shoes and stuff.
I was about to say that. She lends us her jacket and
she's not real in conclusion.
Fuck, we haven't even explained what happened when we met her at Glasgow.
Oh my god, let's go into that.
We went up to her and she was like, oh my god, like, I'm so excited!
It's my Twitter besties!
And she gave us both hugs, and then she looked at us both, she went, Caitlin, Emily. And we were like, yes.
That's the one. There was like a little like barrel thing.
Yeah.
And she like, because we were like last in the queue because we didn't want to get in the queue. So she like perches herself up on the barrel and she's like, just tell me about you guys. Yeah. And we were like,
she was like, I need to know about you. Like
she was like adamant. She was like, I must know your life story. Like, we have so much to catch up on.
And we were like,
and I was like, my name is Caitlin.
Yeah.
Like, it was quite scary.
But she was just so sweet.
Like, someone was like, oh, like, Rachel, we're going. And she's like, no, wait. She's like, I have to catch up with my Twitter besties first and I'll be right with you. Like, it was just really funny. And, like, I don't know, I just think it's because the first time we met her, it instantly felt like we were besties. Like, although we were terrified.
Yeah.
But, like,
she was so incredibly sweet.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that day.
Yeah, for real.
And then we went to Birmingham literally the next day. Like, I went to work the next day.
Oh my god, yeah, 'cause I came to work with you.
I finished. I was meant to be on till 2, but I think my boss let me away a bit early.
Yeah.
And we drove straight from my work straight down to Birmingham. And then we were like, oh, we're not going to tell Rachel. They were like, we're going to keep it a surprise. And I think we were just on a complete high from, like, Glasgow. So we popped off to Birmingham and we were like, let's keep it a secret.
Yeah.
And then, like, her team.
It was Hope.
Hope
Came out.
And Hope was like, oh my god, hi. She's like, we she's like, we didn't know you were coming. We were like, yeah. Like, we rocked up like 10 minutes before doors as well.
The whole, like, in the car we were like, we'll be at the back. We were like second people there.
Yeah. Like, because obviously we are a barrier car, at least to run through. But we were like, we can do a shot at the back. Like, that's so fine. And we got in, like, doors opened. And then, like, we walked into a clear barrier. I was like, where did the rest of them go? Like, I looked around and I was like, where did they all go?
For real. We just went in and took that centre barrier.
Like, we just rocked up 10 minutes before doors.
Yeah.
And trotted straight to centre barrier.
Take us back to those days. Fuck the queuing. And after that show, she tried to make you sit on the bar to get a photo. And we had to explain the broken ankle story.
For those that don't know, I fell down. This is not my best moment, but I did fall down the escalator with a suitcase in King's Cross. And I broke my ankle. The ankle still lives on.
It does.
So we had to tell Rachel that story because I couldn't physically, like, push myself, like, up onto the bar. Because at first I was like, oh, like, I can't, like, get up. And she was like, no, like, you can't. She was like, just push yourself up. I was like, Rachel, this is only our second time meeting and I'm gonna have to bring out the ankle story. Like, come on now.
And then they were trying to like convince us to go to London, and we were like, we can't, we have no money.
It's
Like,
so expensive. Where do we end up?
London.
London.
Twice.
No, but we were, when we said that we were going to London, we were like, we're just going for the one night.
Yeah.
One night only. The hotel we booked.
One night.
That was fine. And then that's when the credit cards came out. That was credit card era.
That was credit card era.
Booked the hotel. We went to the show. It was great. We didn't meet Rachel after that one though.
No, we didn't.
And then the next day, she was like, oh, like I'm so annoyed that like I couldn't like see you guys after the show. And she was like, but like next time for sure.
Long story short, we went to that night as well, and we had no clothes, so we popped to Primark to buy whole new outfits.
Like, that was so unhinged, but it was so fun.
Yeah.
Like, it really was.
And that show, when we were sat outside before doors, we saw Hope come out and go, like, pick up some flowers, and we were sat there like, oh my god, someone's got Rachel flowers! Like, that's so sweet! They were for us.
Rachel gave us flowers at her show. It's like, how cute is that? Oh my god, actually, another thing that happened at the London shows. So just outside Hoxton Hall, there's like a little like doorstep, and that's where we sat. That is where we sat, wasn't it? So again, only about half an hour before doors if you're lucky. So we were sat on a random street outside Hoxton Hall waiting to get in. And Duncan comes along, doesn't he?
He does indeed.
And he was like,
no, he was does Rachel know you're here?
Did he not say like he recognised us as well?
Yeah. He didn't introduce himself.
No.
At all.
This is the thing. So this just at this point, this
a
random man just comes up to us and was like, are you for Rachel? I need to tell Rachel you're here. Does she know you're here? Let me take a photo. Pulls out his phone. And we were like, I was like, Emily, who's this random man that's taking a photo of us?
Takes a photo of us and then decides to let us know who he is.
Yeah.
And we were like,
I was like, okay, that makes sense now. Now I'm not scared. But the funny thing is we're sat posing for a random man and we're sat posing for a photo. Like, that's the more concerning thing there.
Probably. But you can tell on the photo we're scared. We're both literally there like...
I should find the photo and pop it here. Because I'm sure
funny.
Rachel sent us it. That was really funny. That was pretty much that tour, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But like, we were all locked in after that. There was no going back. We could kind of pop in to say hi to our favourite time seeing Rachel.
Glasgow. But we've explained that.
That was great.
The first time we saw her, that was so good. And then Coco.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Coco. I feel like there's no topping Coco.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So
like,
good.
How do you actually top that show? Because that was insane. Like, the step up from the tour before that.
Oh, yeah.
To Coco was insane. Like, I don't know how she did that.
It's terrifying.
Like, I knew she says, like, Coco was going to be good, but I was like...
It was so good. And as well, because obviously she had the massive curtain up, and through it we were trying to peek, and we could see, like, little bits of the set, and we were like, what is that?
Like, it looked like a lamppost. I was like, there's no way a lamppost is going to be on stage, because why would there be a lamppost?
Yeah.
I was not thinking, like, oh, it's the album cover, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the set was insane.
So insane. That was the first time we heard a lot of song.
No, it was, because we got...
It is what it is.
Pocket.
Fuck yeah.
Garden of Eden.
I
feel like we definitely got more than that.
We'd heard...
we got Robbed
in stores.
My Blood. We got My Blood.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But we had My Blood. Oh, well.
We had that talk before.
Yeah. I had the tattoo by that, not me being like, that's the first time hearing it.
Beautiful.
I think my favourite time, again, would be 100%, I'm always going to say the Glasgow show. Obviously Coco. But also Cardiff.
Yeah, Cardiff's my third as well. That was
Cardiff was insane. Like, that was the opening night of this tour that's just gone in November. And that was insane. Like, she was... There was no barrier either. So like
I'm not even joking. Sorry, I'm gonna have to give a demonstration.
She's getting up.
I'm Rachel. This is Kate. Like, it would literally be like, when you. Genuinely.
Yeah, like she's not even exaggerating. That's the thing. Like she was right there. Like, because I can remember during Cold Call, she was doing the anymore, like that bit, and she was like she was kind of like right down in my face, like she was there, and I was like, I'm not even hearing her through the microphone right now. I'm just hearing her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
It was so good.
Yeah, and then
she got you on stage.
Oh yeah, that did happen. I was on stage. Was all I ever asked of you. You know what?
And she gave you a speech for my blood.
Mental health, Emily. Mental health matters.
So true.
So for all I ever asked, that is like it's kind of been adopted by the full fandom at this point. Like if you're a Rachel stan and you go to shows, like everyone is now doing the All I Ever Asked.
When did we start that?
You know where that came from? It was so the night before Coco, we all stayed in an apartment all together.
Was that where
we were playing Rachel and I was on the steps having a good old time, and I was just like doing like dances that were like the most like random dances ever, and they were so basic, and so I was having fun, having a jig on the steps, and All I Ever Asked came on, and I just started going, "This is all I ever asked of you," and then
she's iconic.
Everyone else started like suddenly we're all on the steps doing the All I Ever Asked dance, and we thought, this is hilarious. We need to do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we did it at Coco. Rachel started doing it, and then we took it to the in-stores and stuff.
It never stopped.
And it's never stopped.
We're seeing her next month. Hopefully. We haven't got tickets, but...
Have we booked transport?
Yes.
Yes.
Have we got British Rail still?
No. But we will. We're literally going.
And we've got to give a shout out to Manchester because tour bus. Hello?
That was insane. Oh my god, yeah.
Mini mic?
Yeah, so Rachel, like, we did a mini mic interview with Rachel, and long story short is that was only planned like 10 minutes before.
Yeah. We'd walked away from the venue, got a message, walked straight back.
We walked straight back, and I was like, I don't have questions. I was like, someone needs to give me questions. So that interview was not prepared in the slightest.
It was so funny though.
It was so fun, like the vibe of having everyone on the tour bus and stuff.
But it's so funny because it started off with just me and you. So we get on, Rachel give us a little tour. We're doing the mini mic, finish that, just having a little yap. And then Fee pokes her head in and is like having a like around. And Rachel's like, you having a nose? Do you want to come in? Do you want to come on, Fee, come in.
And she's like, actually, just everyone just come on.
So we all grab on.
There was like 10 of us on Rachel's tour bus. So that was really funny.
Thank you to Phoebes for being a little nosy bastard.
I actually cannot watch that interview back. But I think it's just because I'm terrified for my life. I can't watch that interview back because I just wasn't prepared. And I could have made the questions so much fun. Like, I have so much potential now.
Yeah, but like, you were very under pressure of those.
I think another place to go would be our favourite memories with Rachel. I have noted down about the micro peg babysitting.
That was so funny.
So May Miller was
doing her in stores.
Doing her in stores.
Yeah. For context, we'd bought Linus to the May shows, made Linus meet May.
Oh yeah.
Took a photo, and then I sent that photo to Rachel, and she was like, "Oh my god, we need to get May one." And I was like, "Okay,
she was like, I'll find out her
favorite
animal." Yeah.
And then she didn't reply, so we messaged her like a bit later on. I was like, "Hey, did you find out?" And then she just goes, "A dog."
A dog.
We were like, "Oh." But then we bought her the pig. The next day, we went into Flying Tiger, found the pig.
Yeah, because the pig had a little tutu.
Yes.
We sent it to Rachel.
Yeah.
And then, for some reason, we just had a conversation with Rachel about pigs, and I'm pretty sure she was like,
I've always wanted a micro pig.
Rachel was like, I've always wanted a micro pig. And she was like, but then I realised I couldn't take it on tour. And then I was like, why didn't you say, girl? Like, get a micro pig. Me and Emily will pig sit. we'll pix it. You go on stage. And that was really funny. Other memories, I'm trying to think.
Oh, I have to. So obviously Florence Pugh was in the Never Knew Me music video.
Yes.
And then it was the Edinburgh In-Store Feb last year. And we got to talking about it. And Rachel was like, oh yeah, like, I did tell her about you, by the way. Like, she was referring to all of us, but she said it
to you.
To me.
Like, she
and
meant
I was
you.
like, so I started crying. And then she hugged me. And then she was just telling me how proud she is of me. And like, she was like, I'll always be here for you. Anyway, so I was crying. And then my makeup got on her cheek.
That was really funny. Honestly, I just heard her say that she had told Florence Pugh about you, and I was like, what are you doing to my best friend? Because now I've got to deal with it. I was like, now I have to deal with the meltdown. I just sort of
stood there like, and my eyes just started watering.
You look back and I was like, oh, she's gonna blow.
And then she tweeted later on being like, Emily's makeup's on my face.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, Rachel, you're not the one that has to deal with this right now. It's not funny.
Like, there's so many good memories, but some just like...
Actually, one of my like favourite ones would be after Paris.
Oh, that was really cute. Oh yes.
After Paris, we were just gonna walk back to the hotel, weren't we? Because it was like a 40-minute walk, and you couldn't get Ubers to the festival. Like, you had to walk into town anyway. Yeah. So by the time we walked down, we were like, we'll just walk. And Rachel was like, absolutely not. So Rachel walked us like halfway across Paris.
Yeah.
And like, she put her arms around like her shoulders, and like, she just started singing Video Games by Lana Del Rey, because we had just seen Lana Del Rey live, and we sat and watched Lana with her. And we were walking along Paris, and we were just like, just picture walking in Paris with your favourite artist hugging you.
Yeah.
With your best friends. Summer night. And you're just singing to the artist that you've just seen.
Yeah. It was insane.
Like, it just, like, it felt like a fever dream.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah. That was so special.
She was like, okay, you're getting an Uber. And I was like, okay, like, I'll order one. Snatched my phone. Rachel Chinouriri steals phones. She snatched my phone so fast.
That was
so
like,
funny. Absolutely not. And then she ordered us an Uber.
She was like, do you want a comfort one? And we were like, no, just the cheapest.
Just the cheapest cheerful one, yeah.
And she was like, how do you want the temperature? We were like, what? What do you mean? Another funny story from that day as well was, Lana had finished and we went into the VIP area with her, and there was an ice cream stand. She was like, offered to buy us all ice cream, and all of us were like, no, like, it's fine, like, no. And to pay for anything at this festival, you had to put money on the wristband.
Yeah.
So we all said we didn't want one, but she wanted one. So her and AC ordered an ice cream, and then the man was like, blah, 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 however much it cost. And he was obviously expecting the wristband payment, and she was like, what? She didn't have a clue. So we had to explain that to her. But the man could only accept payment from the wristband.
There was also no signal, so
no
one could put money on the wristbands.
So long story short, I think Dylan and...
I think it was just Dylan. So Dylan was like, oh, it's fine, I'll get it. So Dylan was like, and Rachel's like, no!
And then she made, like, Hope run to her bag to get, like, a $5 out to give to
Rachel was like, there's no way that I have just offered this all ice cream, and then you just had to pay for that. It was
so funny.
So funny, but like, I do understand where she was coming from. She was like, absolutely not, but like,
she already had the ice cream and like, started eating it.
Like, she was halfway through her cone at this point. It was just so funny.
That was hilarious.
And she did not stop going on about it. She was like, we have to get this money back to Dylan. Like, it was so funny.
A crazy day, but that was a really, really good trip.
For real. I think it's not really a memory as well, but like, just watching her go from like Hoxton Hall to Kentish Town,
insane,
to about to support Sabrina Carpenter. what do you mean? She's about to support Sabrina Carpenter, like the main pop girly.
And so many shows as well.
Across Europe as well.
This is your Europe tour pending.
Caitlin and Emily Europe tour pending. I think. I feel like a lot of the memories are just funny.
Yeah. Her trying to force us to wear her boots.
Yeah, that was so funny. So after the Kentish Town show, so she has these big, massive, like furry boots.
Yeah, but it's like
it's just a ball of fur on your foot, and she was wearing them at the Manchester like sound check, and me and Emily like start poking them.
We thought they were wigs.
Emily's like stroking them, and Emily's at this point we didn't realize they were boots. Emily's like, oh my god, like why is there like a wig on her? Like what's that? It was her boots.
She was just sat on stage and me and Caitlin were like,
oh. Still to this day, I don't think she actually knows that.
No.
I don't think she knows that we were stroking her boots.
No. Anyway, we told her that they thought they were wigs because she was wearing them again. And she was like, you want to try them on? Try them on. Takes her foot out of this boot and is like, try it on. And we were like,
I don't think
it's okay.
Like we're in the middle of the street in London and Rachel Chinouriri is taking her boots off and be like, try on my boot.
Oh, that was so funny.
And by the way, none of us tried on the boot. She was really unhappy about that, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She wasn't
like offended.
Yeah, she was like, why does no one want to try on my boot? I don't know. Maybe to do with the fact that we have our own shoes on right now. I don't know. So I put a question sticker on Darwin's HQ. Okay, so someone's asked what our favourite Rachel song is.
Ribs. I Hate Myself. And I bloody love She Knows.
At the 2023 tour of the unreleased songs, we both kind of like claimed a song and we were like, oh my god, like this is my song. Do you know what I mean? So obviously mine was My Blood. And Emily's version of that
was She Knows.
And it was like that was your song.
Yeah.
At the festivals after that, she was like this is the last time you're hearing She Knows. And we were like, huh? Bring her back. I won't rest until she's out on Spotify. What's your fave song to hear live?
So My Darling. Because that's always so special.
We have a wee
and we
cuddle,
always,
don't we? Recently I've started crying to that.
Yeah.
And I never used to do that. I think it's just because the meaning that the song's like
Ribs is so fun. Bring her back.
Bring her back. What's your fave memory from a Rachel show? Well, I think one of my favourite memories from a show would be her taking the iPads on stage and the DS. That was funny.
I finally got that video on my phone now as well.
Release her from the vault.
Well, I tried and then it broke my Twitter. I tried to post that and then none of my other tweets posted for like a day. Maybe one day.
One day we'll get it. Okay, someone else asked, how long have you been fans? Which I feel like is a difficult question.
Yeah. I would say that October 2022.
I checked when I had first listened to her, and it was March 2022. But I don't think I was hardcore at all until October 2022. We were like, "Who is this Snow White?" That will never not be funny. We've never actually told Rachel that.
We've never told anyone that.
Yeah. Katie asked, "What's your queuing food of choice?"
Greggs. We had so much Greggs on tour.
On tour, in Birmingham, we ordered Greggs, and the Greggs man went round and took it to the tour bus, and we were like, no.
So we had to walk round to the tour bus, and then that bus driver thought it was for him.
He asked us what our Greggs order was, and then told us if we wanted a cup of tea or anything, just to let him know.
Just to go and knock on the bus. And we were thinking, thank you so much for the offer, but I will absolutely not be doing that.
Can you imagine on tour, we just we were like, oh, fancy a cup of tea? And it was Rachel, our hope, and I'm like, the driver says I could have a cup of tea.
He was really lovely
to do that.
It was lovely. Yeah.
Emma asked if Rachel was a Sabrina song, which would she be? I'm stumped.
I really don't know.
If we're gonna narrow it, can we narrow it down to short and sweet? Okay, I think if she was a song, either Don't Smile or Bedchem.
I can understand Bedchem.
Or Dumb poetic, actually.
You're so dumb and poetic.
What Rachel song would you use to best describe each other?
Dumb bitch. Juice. No.
Right.
I think it would just have to be So My Darling.
I think for you, I was going to say Ribs.
I do very much think of you as like, I'm not perfect.
What's a pre-Wadto song you think deserves more?
Adrenaline?
Yes. Good choice, that's what I was going to say.
So maybe I'm lonely.
Thank You For Nothing. That's a good one.
Darker Place as well, actually.
That's good. What's your favourite Rachel outfit? Honestly, Coco.
Yeah.
Coco was coordinated
yeah.
so well. I'm excited to see what she does with the Sabrina Tour outfits. Like, I'm intrigued to see if she's going to go for like the Sabrina aesthetic, but also make it Rachel. I'm gonna ask, what's a lyric from Rachel's music that has stayed and stuck with you?
That's a bit deep, isn't it? No, it's not necessarily a lyric, but I think the So My Darling speech. Like, I know that's not a lyric, but I think that's...
Yeah, to the point where when Rachel's saying it, we're saying it.
I think that's so...
I hate myself. It's like, learn to love your body, love your face. Okay.
For a man's opinion to cause pain. Yeah.
I think that's really good.
That is an insane one. Because I remember when we first heard that, we all just went,
fuck. Like, this girl can write.
Yeah,
like, the pen was on fire that day.
That is an excellent one.
That's a wrap on the questions. We're gonna see how this episode goes. If it goes well, it goes well.
It goes well.
If there's anyone that you think would be good to sit down with, please let a girl know. Probably not the last time we'll hear from Emily here.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, that's all for episode 1, I think. Nice chatting to you, pal. Cheers.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace out.